Have you ever felt like you're chasing happiness, but somehow still feel empty? What if I told you that not all pleasures are equal, and some actually steal your joy instead of fueling it? Hi, I'm Isaac from PowerJews.com, and in an effort to internalize what I learned better, I want to teach you about the 5 levels of pleasure, a life-changing concept taught by Rabbi Noach Weinberg in his book called What the Angel Taught You. According to Jewish wisdom, God wants you to enjoy this world. Life offers many levels of pleasure, from the most basic to the most divine, and no amount of lower pleasure could ever equal even one moment of the higher ones. So how do we know what's real? The answer is the energy. Real pleasure gives you strength. It fills you with life. It helps you love deeper, work harder, and grow faster. Fake pleasure drains you. Each level of pleasure comes with a counterfeit version. Things that look like pleasure, but leave us feeling drained, distracted, or dependent. And the truth is, most people spend their lives stuck on the bottom levels, never even realizing that higher ones exist. So let's break down each level, working our way up, and learn how to enjoy life the way it was meant to be. Level 5 is physical pleasures. This is where most people start. Things that the body enjoys. Eating something delicious, enjoying a sunset, buying new things. It feels good, but the effects wear off quickly. Yet this is what most of the world is chasing. Why is it the lowest? Because it's short-lived, and the counterfeit is being dependent on the need to feel the same effect. 5th class physical pleasure is real when it's savored, not binged. You can enjoy food, money, and materialism, but most people wouldn't trade it all in for the next level. Which brings us to level 4, love and emotional connection. Now we go deeper. A parent wouldn't trade their child to never see them again for tens of millions of dollars, because love has no price tag. Love is the joy of bonding, giving, and being seen. It energizes you on a whole new level. It's not just pleasure, it's meaningful pleasure. It's a higher level because love touches your heart, not just your taste buds. And no amount of physical pleasure can ever replace it. The counterfeit of love is infatuation. Intense, exciting, but shallow. Real love takes time and effort. Level 3 is having meaning and doing what's right. There's something that people would give up a loving relationship for, and that's to stand for what they believe in. Why? Because doing what's right feels even better than being liked or comfortable. It's a higher level because it gives you identity, purpose, dignity. It's the pleasure of the soul. Like Rabbi Weinberg says, if you haven't found something you're willing to die for, you haven't begun to live. The counterfeit pleasure of meaning is living to impress, looking moral but acting fake. Level 2, the power to create and have an impact. This is about creating something meaningful, a business that helps people, an inspiring book, a hospital, a legacy. You're not just being good, you're building something that lasts. It's a higher pleasure because it combines purpose with power. You shape the world around you, and that's deeply satisfying. The counterfeit to having the power to create is control or domination. It looks like strength, but it just feeds the ego. This brings us to level 1, the highest of pleasures, which is connection to the infinite in spirituality. This is the peak, the pleasure of knowing you're part of something infinite, that life has meaning, and you're not alone. You look up at the stars, or you hold your newborn, and for a moment, you feel completely connected to something far greater than yourself. It's awe, it's clarity, it's peace that nothing else can touch. It's the highest level because every other pleasure fades. This one fills your soul and lasts forever. But there's a counterfeit to spirituality. Relying on your own success, people, or things to be your ultimate source of happiness. Everything else could disappear, but only God is eternal. So here's a quick recap. Level 5 is physical pleasures. It gets you off the ground. Level 4 is love. It accelerates your flight. Level 3 is meaning. It locks you into orbit. Level 2 is creativity. It gives you direction. And level 1 is God, which is the destination. Most people stall after takeoff, but you were created to soar. So ask yourself, what level of pleasure am I living on? And what would it take to rise higher? Don't settle for comfort. Don't fall for counterfeits. Travel first class. If this changed your perspective, please share it or let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching.